very well-dressed New York detective, you know. And,
which I love, because I would never buy clothes like that, because, you know, I don't think Ross carries that line.
Oh, my.
So, well, maybe they'll let you take some clothes home to wear them out.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You had said before, you had posted before the interview that you were going to let some secrets out tonight. I guess that was the first one, huh?
First one is that I'm going to try to steal some clothes, yes.
Yeah. Well, anybody from the Y&R wardrobe department, if you're listening, just look the other way.
Be careful. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm pretty sneaky.
Yeah. And you're a good guy this time around, so no one will ever suspect anything, right?
Right. Exactly.
That's true.
You're in the clear.
Now, after GH, you went on to Ghost Whisperer, and I know the consultant for that show was James Van Prague. I was just wondering, do you believe in communication with the afterlife? Did you meet him? Did he say anything to you?
I never met him, but I mean, I believe that each person has their own way of dealing with things. So, you know, till this day, I have family members who have passed on who I will talk to, you know, and I think it's I don't know if it's so much a believing in spirits or all that stuff. I think it's what's in your heart, and if you believe that you can maintain a communication and they can hear you, then that's all that matters.
I do the same thing with my mother, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, and it's great. I mean, it's super therapeutic, and I feel sometimes I have a cousin that died when she was 15, and when I dream about her, I wake up feeling amazing because, you know, when we're dreaming, it's real until we wake up and we realize it's a dream. So while you're dreaming, that time you're spending or whatever is happening is real in the moment. So I wake up and I'm happy because I feel like I've seen her, like I hung out with her.
Yeah,
so,
I know. I do a lot of that dreaming. It makes me feel really good when I dream with people and stuff. So yeah, and that's supposedly a way of them communicating with us. So whether that's true or not, you know, it's nice to believe that.
Absolutely. Listen, belief is everything. You know, if whatever you believe in, if it makes you happy and allows you to move on and answers all your universal questions, then go for it.
Exactly. Now, you were in that, like I said, with Jennifer Love Hewitt, who I absolutely adore as an actress, and I missed that show. But thank God the client list is back, and you were on there, too.
I was, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Are you going to be in the new season? Do you know?
I don't know. I mean, I came in for that one episode, and I mean, who knows? You know, you never know. They could like it and go back, and I never know. I never know anything. I try to do it day by day, and
we'd be happy to see you in the daytime and nighttime.
Well, right now I'm shooting an episode of CSI, so that'll come out.
Oh, are you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the original CSI, which is great.
Good guy, bad guy?
No, I think. I mean, do you want to know, or should we let's keep it a surprise? I like surprise.
Okay.
Oh, okay, very good.
Yeah, I like surprise.
Yeah, sometimes I do too. Especially, you know, there's one thing about watching episodic TV, you know, you always want to have that Friday night cliffhanger, whether the show is on a Friday or whatever day it is. So that way, you know, you go back and you have anticipation of watching the next episode and keeps you going back.
Absolutely.
Well, of all the roles that you have played thus far, do you have a particular one that just kind of stands out for you that you enjoy playing, maybe more so than any of the others?
Oh, man. Well, in terms of TV and film, I would say, I've in their own way. I'm enjoying this one a lot on Young-and-the-Restless. I really am. I'm waiting to see what else we can do, but I'm really enjoying this one. I think I'm enjoying it more also because I've matured, or so I say, and I've learned a lot, so I'm able to explore more and really use the skills that I've learned over the years, and so I had a theatrical that I played last year. I played Monberto on a play for 4 months, and that has been one of my favorites so far. That was truly challenging, and but yeah, I like them all. I don't take them on unless I like them. That's the truth. So, and I always one thing that my one acting teacher of mine said is that you always have to love the character, love him. Some people say, "Oh, what's the character?" Like, "Oh, he's really dumb." It's like there's no such thing as a dumb character, no such thing. Everything's justified. So you got to love the character you're playing, no matter what he does. And when you love him, you embrace the character, then you can have fun and you can truly enjoy it.
Now I have a question from Soap Fan Fiction on Twitter, Stephanie. She asked if you have any upcoming comedy appearances, like the acting pending, or is it a full-time Y&R now?
No, I'm actually, when the new year starts, I'm going to start, if all goes well, touring the country and doing comedy shows at casinos and just basically trying to hit all the states. Probably try to do some weekend shows at various states. So, I'll keep everybody posted with that.
Yeah, I had no idea that you were a stand-up comic. And I was very pleasantly surprised to find that out.
Oh, thank you.
Yet that's another talent you have. So I hope that when you do that, you do make it to Chicago so I can see you, because we have a few great comedy clubs out here, like Zany's.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's hopefully when the new year starts, I've been doing comedy more as a hobby, and it'd be so much easier for me if somebody came along and said, you know what, I'll represent you in your comedy and book you all over the country, and that'd be great. Because up until now, I've done everything that has to do with my comedy. I've done it myself, and which I love. But now I'm more focused on Young-and-the-Restless and other shows.
Right.
So when it comes to the comedy, it'd be so much easier if somebody booked for me. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I know that two of your favorites are Tracy Ullman and Kathy Griffin, and you actually got to be on her show. What was it like meeting
Two of my favorites?
Yeah.
No, those are not two of my favorites.
Oh, well, that was written about you. Somebody miswrote.
Yeah, but maybe Tracy Ullman wrote it, but no.
So there goes to show you don't
favorites.
Believe everything you read, right?
Not at all, no. Absolutely. And no, I'm not a middle-aged black woman.
No?
I read that about me, and I was very shocked. I doubted myself for a second.
Yeah. Did you go look in the mirror?
My mother said, no, you're not. Sometimes, you think you are, but it's different.
So he's taken more of clothing that's our women's clothing that we know about on these sets. Then you're going home.
Well, you gotta keep an open mind. You never know.
Okay. Well, I did read that you were in a band. Is that true?
Yes, that is true. I have a band. We're not playing right now, but we're gonna get back together.
Oh, good.
But yes.
And you play for fun?
Well, we play to do charity events, but yeah, also for fun. But, we used to play and raise money for cancer foundations, Children's Hospital.
Oh, that's good too.
City of Hope. Mm-hmm.
And what kind of music does your band play?
All classic rock from the 60s to 80s.
Oh.
And what do you play? Do you play and sing, or do you just play an instrument?
I sing in a couple songs. I'll play the drums, but mainly I sing because it's hard to do both.
Yes, I know what you mean. My son, he is 17. He's been playing drums since he was 6, and he has just recently picked up the guitar, and he's becoming quite the guitarist. But he cannot sing and play drums at the same time, and he's told me that many times over. But now, I don't know how he does what he does. He makes it look easy, but it's not. But he's just very accomplished. But now he has started doing some songwriting and just plays guitar, and of course he does that. But he said there's just no way. It's too much. He has too much equipment and too much metal and
sure.
all these cymbals and things, so he's hitting everything. So yeah, there's be no way he could sing and do that.
Sure.
It's
so adaptable for people who can do it. It's pretty. I admire people who can do all that.
Oh yeah, definitely. How long has your band been together?
Like 6-7 years.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I have Pam and I. We kind of collaborate and partner up, and she does the show here, and I co-host with her. And then I have a show called Indie Artist Showcase. Jam and Jukebox is the name of the show, but I do a show on there called Indie Artist Showcase, and I showcase music of indie artists and unsigned artists and things of that nature. And and so if you guys ever release anything, got an EP, let me know. I'd love to play it sometime.
Oh yeah, I mean we don't play any original stuff. We don't have time to write original songs.
Yeah,
no, we just do home covers, stuff that people like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And what you are playing, I love that music.
Yeah, it's all from Zeppelin to Alice Cooper, Neil Young, Creedence, Tom Petty, Bruce Springsteen, all the good ones.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bon Jovi.
Do we do a Jovi? I don't know. We do a Bon Jovi song. Yeah, we do.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Good to know.
Rock. Excellent band. And they're so giving, too. They give back, and I love that about them. Mm-hmm. Now, Michelle in the chat room wants to know, what is your best fan story?
My best fan story? Well, there's one that I said the other day on the talk, because it was pretty shocking for me, was when a woman, this was after I left Genoa Hospital, and I had done a lot of bad things, and I was standing in line at a store, and a woman kind of did a double take and yelled out, "Why did you kill her?" And
oh no,
the entire place was petrified. And I thought, you'd think that after saying that, she would, say, "Hey, well done on the show" or whatever. But no, she kept wondering, and I was like, "Oh wow, shit, you're for real."
Did you run?
No, I told everybody, no, relax. She's talking about a show. And yeah. And then her and I dated for a couple of years. It was fun.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Well, it's really funny that you had mentioned that, because I see this on Twitter all the time. It's like, there are some people who they talk to their favorite, actors, soap stars or whatever, and it's almost like they're talking to the character, not the individual.
Uh-huh.
But I saw a piece with Joshua Morrow recently, and he was talking about how the weirdest thing that ever happened to him was that he was going through an airport, and he said this lady comes up to him and said, she said something to him, and he turned around, and when he did, she just hollered off and smacked him as hard as she could. And,
yeah, that happened
and
to
it had to do with some storyline he was in, and she was not happy, obviously. And he was like, ma'am, hold on, I am, I'm Joshua. I'm not Nick Newman.
I got a threatening